like I don't know if it would help because I was looking at because Destin was asking like the views we had, and so I went to the Patience Gaming.
Views? What are views?
On YouTube. And one of the Super Marios has 28 views.
Oh, that's good.
And then a lot of them have no views. There's a few that have 1 views, which is probably just you going. Maybe not.
Well, and the problem is like, so you don't get to just, I can't just upload as much as I want or put as many thumbnails as I want. There's like a limit every day.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I've had to go through and, you know, edit, because I've been editing all of them now.
Mm-hmm.
And I've edited quite a bit. Oh my gosh, this is what a oh my gosh.
I'm gonna get killed right here.
Oh my gosh. So stupid. That's so dumb. Well, off we go on this journey.
You're gonna do the same thing as last week, huh?
Oh my gosh.
Just an hour and a half.
I'm gonna go a different direction.
Yeah.
So hopefully that'll help. But yeah, the problem is the problem is not being able to put as much up as I want. Okay, go that way.
Not having enough cookie. I ate a cookie on.
That is a problem, is not having enough cookies.
I don't know if my mom made it or my aunt made it, but it was oatmeal chocolate chip. Gross.
That sounds disgusting. Oatmeal chocolate chip.
Tells you try it. Better than oatmeal raisin.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind
anything is better than oatmeal raisin.
I don't mind oatmeal raisin. What the?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hello.
Have we seen that guy before? Just like once.
Well, that was good.
He's too modern.
Awesome.
Does he got a chainsaw?
Yeah, you said that same thing. So that's that's Frankenstein.
Yeah, I get that.
That's Frankenstein, and yeah, he is a little too modern.
Which is the book I'm reading. Just too modern for this. Maybe it's too.
It's too modern for the setting that they're in.
Yeah, or maybe too cartoonish.
Yeah, because he does kind of look different than all the other monsters.
And that's why I was like, whoa. It's like, have I seen that guy before?
Why does he look like that? Well, and so here's the thing: is like we've been trying to figure out the 2 mic thing, and I think like our voices do sound better, like individually in one mic. The issue is like my mic seems to keep echoing, like. So it seems like your mic is picking up my voice as well, and you can kind of see it like when I talk. The black line is like what is picking up, but it's so it's like hard. It's hard.
Move farther away.
If you move farther away, it's probably better. But the thing is like as I listen to ours, like having the 1 mic really doesn't sound that bad. Like and this mic was really meant for that setup where these mics. The diode is really powerful. Yeah. And so if I really wanted 2 mics, I should have gotten different ones where you do have to like stick your face like right into it. And then that would have been better. Whereas this one,
what about like those
really can do a dual podcast.
Spittle and like
the other thing that we could do is like we could buy these like foam like and it's like a cone that goes on it. And it would just go on like half of it. So like my voice won't project that way, then your voice and it's just like, you know, that foam that it's kind of like what those mattresses that you go take camping. Yeah. It's like, it looks like that. Yeah. And so you just deaden it, and that's.
You could just make one.
Yeah. Yeah. We literally could just cut one up and just staple it to it.
Because I mean, I have that. You guys kind of messed it up, so I could just like.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, skeletons.
So yeah, what if I put the microphone over here and I sat closer so it doesn't seem so far away? I talk that way.
Well, your mic still needs to probably be closer to you. It's the position of me to that mic. So your voice always seems fine though. So like I wouldn't change anything that you were doing. So you should do exactly what we've been doing this whole time. It's my mic that's the issue. And that one's newer, so I don't know if that's like... Yeah. And you can actually, if you look at them, they're made a little differently. Like mine is not made of the same material that yours is made of. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna... I don't think that's gonna do it.
You don't think so?
No, because that paper is not. That's a hard surface. If anything, it's gonna reflect it back
to yours.
Yeah, and then it will echo.
Echo on yours as well.
So yeah.
There's no curing it, huh? No. Except with that.
We just need to get that foam stuff.
The foam stuff.
And I've turned down the game music some more, so hopefully, because it was pretty loud. Play as Julius Belmont, if I could. TJ, how's the sound? Is it okay? Please choose. I wish I could choose different ones. Tell us how the sound is, my dog, my man, my main man.
Power saving mode.
But yeah, so that's like we're just still trying to figure it out, and if anything, we're just gonna go back to one mic. And you know, I've listened to all the Zelda ones, and they sounded pretty good, and the Mario ones were not as good sounding, just because good, Borderlands is updated. Just because it was new, we hadn't figured it out exactly. The sound wasn't like the game sound wasn't turned up as much as it. Oh my gosh, this is getting really super frustrating.
The game volume's too low.
The echo is bearable. Oh my gosh, I have no idea why it echoes. It should not echo at all. There should be no echo, and I can't. It's so frustrating.
Now I turned mine on mute.
Well, then, but you're too far away from my mic.
Yeah.
So putting yours on mute is not going to help. It doesn't make any sense. Like, they're the same mic. Yours works exactly the way it's supposed to. Mine does not. It makes no sense. Game's a bit quiet. Alright, so let's turn this up a little bit. And the funny thing is whenever we test it, it doesn't sound like it has an echo.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. It's like, why does it echo at all? Doesn't make any sense.
Maybe it's like you're saying, we need those 8-crate deadening things.
Yeah.
What I need to do is get my other buddy Mike, who's a musician, and he created his own studio over at his house that he doesn't really use anymore.
Right.
And he could probably install that kind of stuff. But he lives in California. I mean, he comes here, he can talk here whenever he wants.
Yeah, I mean, he probably knows all the settings and stuff. And the thing is it's probably just the mic. These mics pick up everything. Yeah. And so it's like they're probably just too powerful to have both. Yeah. Because like when we did it just with one, there's no echo, and I couldn't get the OBS to work on it. It's so frustrating though. It's like it doesn't seem like it should be this difficult to get something to work correctly. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, and then I'm playing this game that's super hard, and that's an issue.
That's very true.
And so then it just makes everything almost unbearable. Unbearable.
What's the despicable? Unbearable. Not unbelievable.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Vector on the original Despicable Me.
I'm not sure.
Never seen it?
No, I have, but I don't memorize the lines of Despicable Me.
Just the way you said it, it made me think of it. Dang, I don't know. Maybe
well, I mean, whatever he says is like his. So it's like his pickup line,
like his
line, right? It's like, I'm Vector, which has longitude and latitude.
Oh, and magnitude, or something like that.
Yeah, and it's just the way he says it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's crazy that is, gosh, what's his name?
Oh my.
Is it Jason?
I know who it's the guy from
How I Met Your Mother.
How I Met Your Mother, the guy that actually everyone likes. Because all the other characters are unbearable. Unbearable. They are terrible characters.
I was really disappointed in the totality of that show and the way it ended. I really hated it.
Oh, it's awful, like, and everyone thinks it's awful.
And I can't believe that they made a How I Met Your Father. I haven't seen it, but
yeah.
So yeah, it's so dumb because this whole series you're waiting and watching. I'm gonna spoil this for everybody.
Yeah.
So we'll get a lot of views from haters out there. Not necessarily typically about the show, but spoiling in general. I mean, I don't know if anybody in this audience is actually ever gonna watch that show. I don't think that was the kind of audience that would watch this show.
Right.
Anyway, but without giving, no, I don't know if I give a lot away. But they spend like the whole series, like How I Met Your Mother, and then they wrap it up in a few episodes. And then it doesn't necessarily actually end up it is her, but it's not her.
Right.
It's so frustrating.
Right. And then Robin's like the thing.
Yeah. And
it's like you didn't marry her to begin with because she didn't have time for you.
Yeah.
Like that's like literally the premise of the whole movie is that she can't give him what she needs.
I know.
And then they end it with her like, Dad, it sounds like you just want to be with Aunt Robin. What are you talking about?
You made. I mean,
it's the whole premise of the movie.
Yeah, the whole show, and she's dead before you know that she's this one in the last few episodes. She's killed off, and so it's just like you're finally getting a resolve, and then it ends up being Robin and a blue French horn from a jazz restaurant that they did in the first episode.
They did this stupid thing.
It's like that was so unsatisfying
and really stupid and kind of disrespectful to your audience. Can we be honest about that? It's like,
and the woman that you built the whole show around not being it but being it.
Right.
It's just like,
right. It's so dumb.
It's like been years since I watched this, you know.
No, it's dumb, and there's a reason why everyone hates it. Like, it's a terrible ending. Right, like, no one enjoys it. No, and it's.
Sometimes you want a predictable ending. Although I don't know if it would have been predictable if he would have ended up happily ever after with that woman. I don't even remember her name now. I mean, she seemed like a cute actress and everything like that. You know, she seemed like a perfectly likable character because she's not tainted by all the.
Well, yeah, like all the stupidity of everyone else. Yeah. Like everyone else is honestly awful except for Marshall. Like everyone. Like they're bad. Like they're bad people. Like they're not good people. None of them. Barney is at least like funny, so it's like he kind of gets a pass because he's funny. Not that it's good to be like terrible.
To be good.
Yeah, but like he kind of gets a pass for that.
Are they
shoot worse? My bone laser?
Are they worse than Seinfeld?
Yeah.
Like I love
Seinfeld. Seinfeld really is just it's goofy that they're
just
that they're bad. You know what I mean? It's like because they really are just people. It's like, oh, we're gonna call them bad. It's like, yeah, they're not really bad. We're just gonna say that they're bad because that's the show.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I don't know why during that time that I finally decided to watch the entire series that I wanted to. It's like CSI Miami. You know, at some point I was watching a lot of the episodes on I, and I'm just like, I should watch this from the beginning to the end and see how it goes. I don't know in those shows if there's any really resolve, because, I mean, crime continues to happen, but I want to say that I was not as unsatisfied, but, you know, similarly like, gosh, I can't believe I wasted all the time watching this series, so that is why series need to be about 4 or 5 episodes or seasons long.
Yeah.
Past that, and then you just really start.
Well, and everything is like that. I'm trying to think of a show, and I'm sure there is one, where it was okay that it was longer than, like, you're saying 5.
I'll say Scrubs, because I really like Scrubs.
Scrubs,
but
yeah.
I also don't, because it ended, but it didn't end, and they tried to do that 9th season,
which didn't work.
Wasn't really with the characters that you loved, so I was just like, well, that was pointless.
Well, and it was like, they were trying to make, like, a girl JD. Yeah. That girl into JD, and it's like, this doesn't work.
Yeah, I mean,
this is stupid.
You have to do something different with it, you know. And it was odd to keep Turk, but not JD, really. You know.
Oh my gosh. Get closer, please. Oh, look
and they
how
weren't even
close
at
it
the
is.
same hospital anymore, were they? I mean, it's like
Yeah, well, and they do end up putting them to like together, but not. And I haven't. We actually stopped watching midway through that new Scrubs season. We just finished watching Scrubs.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I just watched it all like a couple of years
oh
ago.
my gosh. I need a save point. I need a save point.
And some shows, you know, you kind of wish they would go longer or have a different resolve. Like, if you haven't watched The Expanse, then that's a really good one. And it's 6 seasons, but I don't know if it feels that way. So watch it.
Oh my
gosh,
gosh,
watch it from beginning
that's
to end.
so dumb.
I don't really know why we're talking about shows so much. I don't know if I'm that big of a TV watcher.
Yeah.
Although we did start the 2nd season of Wheel of Time.
Wheel of Time, the time that is a wheel.
That's kind of their slogan.
Is that what it is?
I mean, yeah. Up, up, up and away, time wheel saves the day. So if you haven't seen that and heard that intro song, go check it out.
So good.
Yeah.
So wonderful. Sorry, gamers. If you wanted good gameplay, you came to the wrong spot.
See, this is why they probably need our faces so they can watch something else besides the repetitive.
This is what Aaron does on Game Grumps, and he succeeds. So this is what we're doing. And he is terrible at games, just like me.
Yes, I wonder how they got so popular. I don't know them at all, so I'm just going
It's
off
just
of what
because,
you're
so
saying.
they're funny, like, and Aaron is a really talented animator, so that's part of it as well.
Did they throw that in there?
Yeah, like he animates like their thumbnail, so that's like good, and like Danny is a really good singer, so like he writes music. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness gracious! So stupid! So stupid, town.
Kind of feel like calling me a gamer might be a bit enthusiastic for the term gamer.
Oh, give yourself more credit, right? You're like, nope. I deserve all the credit that I don't get.
I don't even know what Armored Core 6 is. I haven't even heard of Armored Core 1. I don't even think that's what they do, but...
No, it is. Armored Core 1 was a PlayStation 1 game.
So... I don't remember when PlayStation came out, but I was probably...
It was 95. 94? 94.
Wow, then I was not...
You were old
on my gaming, because I mean I was still playing NES games from when I was a kid in the 80s, and I never really graduated past the Sega Genesis, to be honest with you. And I never even really played Super Nintendo. I think we
now that's honestly the travesty. Super Nintendo is if you had to pick like one system, you might pick Super Nintendo. Like it's really that. It was that transformational. The games are that good. Like, I mean, that's why we started off playing Super Mario World and Zelda Link to the Past. I know.
All the way down the ground.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you're gonna die.
Well, and the other stupid, there's two of them down here.
Yeah.
And they just gang up on me. And then now there's 3. Oh my gosh, it's so dumb.
Have some more bones.
Have some bones.
Have a 4th one, why don't you?
Have a 4th bone. Get over here. And then I can't... There's no like real pattern, I would say. Oh my gosh. Okay.
They look like jacks. They don't look like...
Oh, for sure they do.
There's gonna be another set of them up there.
No, it's that one that's like...
They all collect right there.
Giving me... And then I can, like, go through the wall like that.
So, yeah, I don't know. I want to say at some point we had an SNES. I think my younger brother played it more than I did. He's much better at video games. I was never good at video games, and I was probably one of the original ragers. Before any of you guys were born, I was punching holes in walls, so...
So good.
Yeah,
I mean, me
that didn't really go over well with my parents or anybody else or anybody wanting to play with me. So I was a loner, even in my own family.
Let's be honest.
So
that's
and so
is that ever really gonna change?
At some point, for I guess it's the colors, maybe if they would have like gave him brown. Something.
I have no idea. I don't know.
Anyway,
I don't know.
By the time we moved from New York to Mississippi, I kind of gave up on video games for a while, and then I would kind of get obsessed with like Ninja Gaiden and play that. I never beat it on the actual cartridge. It wasn't until I put it on an emulator and I could use save state until I actually finally beat that. So that's how great I am at video games, to where it took me like 20 plus years to...
TJ, is there still an echo when I talk? Because if there is, then I'm just going to take away one of the mics and we'll just do it like we did before.
Body block the echo.
Until we get those milk carton things or whatever it is, the phone. And I honestly don't even know if that's what it is. No echo? Good.
Fix the problem. So, although I will say, for some reason I skipped NES and the Sega Dreamcast, and I think I told this story before, probably in like the first episode, is that whenever N64 came out,
that was 95, I believe.
That? Really?
Mm-hmm. It was the same generation as the PlayStation.
Wow. I've been driving around for a long time.
I've been doing lots of stuff for lots of parts of my life.
In Mississippi, there wasn't a whole lot to do, but to really put some dates on this, whenever I was working at that point. Yeah, probably 96 to 98 when I was at Nazis. So before that, one of the things that I did on Friday nights or maybe a Saturday night was...
You take too much damage, Bones.
I know, it's pretty crazy. I'm so weak against Bones.
I'm so weak against everything. He was like he could do no wrong when the castle wasn't inverted, and then it gets to the inverted part, and you're like, oh my gosh, I cannot win no matter what I do.
So...
oh my gosh, and then it still goes. I don't want to... Oh my gosh. And the way he traverses is super frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. It's really frustrating. Well, the other way doesn't even have anything. Okay, awesome. Good, great, grand, wonderful. Awesome, possum, awesome, awesome, onion blossom.
Gin Blossom?
Oh my gosh, so dumb.
Sing a song from Gin Blossom.
Sing a song.
Oh, we can't. I get in trouble, right?
No, yeah, we get in trouble for doing the
but nobody knows Jim Blossom, so I think we're okay, right?
I don't. Who's Jim Blossom? Remember music? No, nothing.
Well, that's okay. Nobody knows any of my references at school or anything. I'm pathetic. I'm the worst
you are
teacher.
Pathetic. You are the worst.
Nobody gets any of my
no
references.
No one gets anything you're saying. You're just a bad person. You should just quit.
Why am I on
just
this
give
thing?
up anything.
Well, not everything, but
no,
I mean,
just everything.
Yeah, okay.
If you're gonna give up one thing, you might as well do it all.
I mean, that's true. That probably would make my life a whole lot easier.
Facts.
And then I'd probably feel better about myself too. Because everything's just so much of everything. Anyway, back to the original story.
I feel the only thing to do is to find things that you like and then do those things, honestly. So like you love cars, for example.
Yeah.
You just gotta really lean into your hobbies. Because otherwise you end up like me and you, just like, it's so cynical, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, in this respect, I'd probably be hanging out with people that like street racing and stuff like that. And next thing you know, I'm going to get arrested or crash my car, which I'd hate. So I'm not really sure what to do with cars unless I buy more.
Let's try this.
Which also seems like a really bad idea.
Let's go in here. Sure. We're gonna try a new way.
So with the N64,
yeah, that's right. But because I don't have anywhere to go, it doesn't take me anywhere. Because you have to have two doors.
Does it heal you?
I don't think so. I just don't think I got hit.
Oh.
Yeah, see, I'm just still there. Come on, Frankie.
So, yeah, on the Friday nights I'd drive down, and we would go to, wow, what a difference, Blockbuster Video. No?
Oh, I don't remember that.
Oh, okay, well, see, there we go. So, more references that nobody gets, and I don't know what Armored Core 6 is, so yeah, I belong on a
Yeah, Armored Core was
Forgotten
a game.
Relics podcast.
Armored Core was it's just mechs, so it's mech fighting. It's kind of cool. I never actually played. I never played it. Never played any of the games other than maybe like one little go through.
Yeah.
So I don't know anything about like lore or anything like that. But what little boy doesn't like mech stuff? Like the ideas of like fighting with robots and stuff. I think that's a pretty like boyish thing to like.
Yeah. Probably. I mean, they made a whole movie about it, Real Still, which is also outdated. Yes.
Yeah.
Good movie.
So it's like.
I don't know why it was so good.
I never saw it. I'll watch it. Yeah, Jamie would probably love it if it's really all that good.
I mean, Ellison liked it. I don't know if she was quite that age. How old was he? 6? 7?
Yeah, he'll be 7 next month.
Okay. So.
All right, Frankenstein.
Wow, maybe she was that old. Holy shit.
Okay. Yeah, I knew it was just something simple like that. Just need the one hit and then you die. But now, there's no save.
No.
Oh, no save. No. Wants to make my life so worse.
So,
save. Just give me a save.
So 95, 96.
I want to be done. I want to be
driving down.
I want my platinum.
The Blockbuster Video that we could play.
Yeah, save point. Oh my god. Oh. Thank you, Castlevania gods. Whoever you are. Dracula? I guess it would be Dracula. Thank you, Dracula.
Nosferatu?
Who knows?
And so we'd go down, me and my buddy Adam Hall, and sometimes my younger brother.
The Adam Hall? Oh, sorry.
The Adam Hall, yeah.
I was trying to get hyped about here.
About my friends.
Okay, you're not a boss. I'm like, I don't want to fight more bosses.
But he's like growing black after killing him.
Does that hurt me?
Paranthropus?
No. Paranthropus. Cool. Cool.
So
yeah. Keep going.
We go down to play Super Mario Kart in 64. Hours. And it's up like hanging on an old, tube television. And we're like cranking our necks. There's no way to get comfortable for hours. And we never got kicked out.
Cool.
Yeah,
nice of them.
Like, who would provide that anymore? Like, who would provide free entertainment? I mean, I don't know.
If I would if I had the means. I would.
Like, if you had a business like that.
If I had a business and like kids came in and like, because like I know what some kids are going through. That are like, maybe they don't have anywhere to go, and it's like, hey, we could like go hang out at this store, and he'll let us like play, Zen 64. It's like, yeah, I would do that. But
it just,
I understand what you're saying, though.
Yeah, sorry, I just had a memory too that I don't know if I necessarily forgot, but there's probably more memory than I'd probably care to remember because of my last area on my mission. Not for money, but kind of like for service. We worked at a part member family's video rental store.
There is no way that was kosher. Oh, members and missionaries were so ridiculous. Hey, you know what you could do for service? Why don't you come be free labor at my store? Yeah. Okay.
So
and missionaries are so stupid that they're like, yeah, that should be okay, right, Elder? Yeah, that's not a big deal.
Look, I had a few months before I went home, and
I was in
Yeah, that's how all these stories start. Look, I only had one transfer. It's not a big deal. Leave me alone. I wasn't kissing girls.
Yeah, I mean, I was just, helping out at a video rental store. Helping them shrink wrap videos. I think I went to the cash register.
Oh man, of course you did.
I don't know. I'd really like to know. I mean, that's probably the least suspect story.
Yeah.
I could tell another one.
Please.
So, oh man, what was his first name though?